It was a day of flags. In Brussels, pro-Brexit members of the European Parliament had themselves piped out of their offices in triumphant farewell, and EU officials quietly folded up the Union Jack that once stood in the midst of a family of 28. Across the Channel in London, the Brexit clock began counting down in earnest as Britain's Prime Minister tried to speak to both sides of a divided nation.
My job is to bring this country together now and take us forward. The most important thing to say tonight is that this is not an end, but a beginning.
Those who have longed for the moment weren't afraid to embrace it.
This is a moment of profound history, being greeted here with celebration, but elsewhere with deep regret.
And in some cases, with an ugliness. Earlier, pro-Brexit hardliners burned the European Union flag. Not everyone, though, is bent on pouring salt in the wounds of those who would stay.
I'm happy, but not in a rub it in the Remainers' face type way.
It's not that we hate Europe, but why should we be ruled by people who don't necessarily know what we want?
For others, there is loss, fear Britain will lose what the EU gave it.
A common respect for each other's differences and each other's cultures. And I really, really, really hope that we don't lose any of that.
And leaving might not be the hardest part.
The difficult bit's what's coming next, which is how do we then establish the trade relations both with the EU and the rest of the world.
There are some refusing to give up on the relationship that formally came to an end tonight. Messages from World War II veterans projected onto the white cliffs of Dover alongside the European Union flag. Margaret Evans, CBC News, London.